their city journey. So please give yourselves a round of applause as well. We hope you enjoy the entertainment and the rich performances that we have today, as we intentionally want to celebrate the strengths of our diverse student population and the communities they represent. Now, I would like to welcome Dr. John Bathke, Assistant Professor of Native American and Indigenous Studies at San Diego City College, who will take this moment to acknowledge that San Diego City College and Balboa Park sit on the land of the Kumeyaay Nation. We will then follow with the singing of the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing, by the Martin Luther King Jr. Community Choir. Thank you.
Auka, Bamutumediwe. That's a hello and introduction in the Kumeyaay language of this land. Allow me to introduce myself in my indigenous language, Dene language. Yade John Bathke Yenishe, Senjikin Nishle, Bilagana Bashas Chin, Totachine Dasha Che, Bilagana Dasha Nale. My name is John Bathke. I come from the Totachini clan of the Dene Navajo Nation. And I would like to share with you San Diego City College's Land Acknowledgement Statement. San Diego City College acknowledges that we gather on unceded Kumeyaay land. We value indigenous knowledge and cultural worldview. We commit to providing transformative educational experiences for all campus members and guests as we examine practices that perpetuate harm against indigenous, Black, brown, and other marginalized communities. We pledge to sustain a meaningful and respectful relationship with the Kumeyaay and other indigenous communities as we honor this beautiful land together. Thank you.
Lift every voice and sing till every heaven ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the great that the darkness has brought us. Sing a song full of the good that the darkness has brought us. Praising the rising sun that a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stone in the road we trod, to the chasing rod. Ever the days when unborn have done. Build the steady lead and ever weary feet. Come to the place where we shall Father's side. We have come over the wave and the trace has been waters. We have come struggling around the blood of the slaughter. Out of the gloom we have seen the stand at last. The liberty of our star is fast. None of the weary, none of the silent tears, none of the broad stars
don't look too hard, you won't really.
Good afternoon. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors presented by the Color Guard, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the singing of the national anthem by Anishka Lee Skorpeka. Please remain standing and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Please join me in another round of applause for Dr. Bathke, the Martin Luther King Jr. Community Choir, Selena, Anishka, and the Color Guard. Come on, this is a graduation. We can do better than that. That's the city college that I know. San Diego City College is a community college. And I'd like to take a moment of silence because we lost 3 amazing heroes in our community. So I'd like to honor and remember the lives lost in the senseless acts of hate at the Islamic Center of San Diego and hold all of their loved ones in our thoughts. Congratulations to the class of 2026. You did it. I would like to welcome the graduates, their families, faculty, classified professionals, our distinguished guests to the 2026 San Diego City College Commencement Ceremony. You can clap for that. Bienvenidos y mucho gusto. My name is Ricky Shabazz, and I have the honor of serving as the president of San Diego City College. It is my distinct privilege to preside over the 112th San Diego City College Commencement Ceremony. Graduates, today is about you. You did it. I would like to take some time to introduce some of the people who have joined us at today's celebration. As I introduce the members of the platform party, I would ask you to hold your applause until everyone has been acknowledged. Let's see if we can do this. There's a lot of people. From the front row to my right is Dr. John Bathke, Assistant Professor, Native American Studies and Indigenous Studies, the first such faculty member in our district. Sean Ryan, President of the Classified Senate. Mona Alsarami Espiritu, President of the Academic Senate. Selena Martinez, President of the Associated Student Government and Student Trustee. Greg Smith, Chancellor of the San Diego Community College District. President and Board of Trustees member and City College alumnus, Yasiel Arroyo. Trustee and City College alumni, Mariah Jameson. Trustee, Dr. Nieto Sr., Trustee Craig Milgram, Trustee Dr. Magana. Second row, starting on my right, someone who's also graduating with the class of 2026, Cesar Gumpapis, Information Officer, Roxanne Solis, Acting Vice President of Administrative Services, Marciano Perez Jr., Vice President of Student Services. Also graduating with the class of 2026, Dr. Tilly Chavez, Vice President of Instruction. People who have the most important job today, and no, we did not use AI. Calling names, Peter Haro, Faculty and Student Name Reader. Dr. Sylvia Leon, Faculty and Student Name Reader. Daniel Gonzalez, Spa Site Representative and Student Name Reader. Ira Garcia, Vice President of the Classified Senate and Student Name Reader. Dr. Adon Sanchez, Dean of Student Affairs. Let's give them all a round of applause. It took hundreds of hours to put together this commencement ceremony. I'd like to ask all of the students and their families to give a thunderous round of applause for our Commencement Planning Committee. I would also like to recognize the San Diego Foundation for their generous donation in ensuring that our students could park for free. American philosopher Sidney Hook said, "Everyone who remembers their education remembers the teachers, not the methods nor the techniques. This is because the teacher is the heart of the educational system." The faculty who teach at San Diego City College hold advanced degrees in their areas of expertise. More importantly, they ensure that our students belong at San Diego City College. Would the faculty please rise so that we can acknowledge your many efforts to ensure that our students accomplish their educational goals. City College is, next we would like to recognize our outstanding team of classified professionals, supervisors, and administrators. Would you please stand to be acknowledged? Let's give them a round of applause. San Diego City College is part of the San Diego Community College District, which is comprised of City, Mesa, Miramar, in the College of Continuing Education. I'd like to acknowledge my colleague presidents. I believe that Dr. Wesley Lumberg is here from Miramar College. Let's give him a round of applause. As well as my colleagues from Chancellor's Cabinet. Let's give them a round of applause. And finally, I'd like to recognize members of our San Diego City College Foundation who give out thousands of dollars of scholarships to our students. Let's give them a round of applause. Now that we've had a chance to thank our dignitaries, I'd like to highlight some of the many accomplishments of this year's graduating class. This commencement marks the culmination of a successful educational journey for more than 1,300 San Diego City College students. Collectively, our students are earning nearly 1,600 degrees and 400 certificates, with 31 students earning bachelor's degrees. More than 500 students are earning multiple degrees. With the students earning multiple degrees, please stand to be recognized. Through our partnership with San Diego Unified School District, several students are earning both their high school diploma and associate degrees. With the high school students who are earning associate's degrees today, please stand to be acknowledged. City College has an amazing honors program with faculty who are committed to academic excellence. We believe every City College student is an honors student. Today, one of the largest groups of honors students are graduating from San Diego City College, with all of our students earning honors and distinction. Please stand to be recognized. I am proud to report that you can sit down. I am proud to report that 171 of our graduates are veterans and members of their families. Would our military graduates please stand and be recognized? Many of our students today will be the first in their families to graduate from college. With those students who are the first in their families to graduate, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Many of our students are student parents, and as a parent myself, I know how hard it is to pursue your education while being a parent. Would our student parents please stand and be recognized? Today, we are making history with the first group of students who are graduating with a bachelor's degree in cyber defense and analysis. Many of these students are continuing on to receive their master's and their PhD. Will the students receiving their bachelor's degree today please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Last, but certainly not least, I want to highlight one of our most seasoned graduates. She reminds us that it's never too late to pursue a college education. She's receiving her associate's degree at the very young age of 85 years old. Would Carol Spirit family please stand and be recognized? Look, when you're 85, you get to do whatever you want. Each of these amazing graduates could have chosen to attend any community college in the area, but we know that they chose the most socially active, supportive, and diverse community college in the nation, San Diego City College. This is important because we're living during a time when many colleges across the nation are shying away from promoting diversity. San Diego City College is the most diverse community college in the nation, and we will stay true to our mission of serving 100% of the students who walk through our door. And to ensure that we cityfy this graduation, we're going to play some music from an artist that I believe many of our students and their families will relate to.
Un aplauso para mami y papi, porque en verdad rompieron. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra, ey. Pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Me las voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, ey. Que sonrían las que ya les metí.
Nearly half of our students identify as Latinx, a quarter white, 12% black, 12% Asian, Filipino, or Pacific Islander. At City College, diversity is your superpower. We will never shy away from our work in diversity, equity, and inclusion because each of these students has a story filled with inspiration, a story filled with their culture, and a story filled with hope. According to Gallup, hope is the primary predictor of student success. No matter how rich or poor, tall or short, or if you have one parent, two parents, or no parents at all, no matter if you came to City College from high school, or if you came to City College out of prison, or from the military or off the streets, or if you came to City College from Southeast San Diego. Southeast, stand up. Hope is the measure for student success. Hope can overcome every single challenge or obstacle in your life. San Diego City College is a very special place, a place where you belong. It's important that each of our graduates, when you go out into the community and people ask you where you went to college, I need you to do something like my homie T.I. says. And I need you to let them know. Let them know you embody student success. Let them know you embody hope. Let them know that you embody San Diego City College. Congratulations to the class of 2026. You did it.
Real dope boys in the trap. Big yacht, holler like a big shot.
Now that we've had a chance to cityfy this graduation, I need to let you know that it's my distinct pleasure to introduce a City College alumni who oversees and serves as the president of the San Diego Community College District Board of Trustees, Yessia Arroyo, who would like to share her congratulations to the class of 2026.
Buenas tardes. Good afternoon, everybody. Class of 2026, congratulations. Today is a beautiful day to celebrate your accomplishments. My name is Yessia Arroyo, and I am the proud president of the San Diego Community College District Board of Trustees. I am here today along my 4 colleagues at the board, who you were introduced to earlier today. For the 5 of us, it is a pleasure to celebrate with you today. We are so proud of your hard work, and this celebration, this commencement, is for you. I, of course, want to recognize those individuals that cheer you on throughout your special time as a student at City College. Your president, Dr. Shabazz, and his team, your professors, the dedicated staff, and of course, your dear families and friends who are all the way in the back. Thank you all for your commitment to the success of these amazing students about to graduate from community college. Class of 2026, it is an honor to have this opportunity to share a few words with you today. Sometimes in the past, you decided to attend community college, and you chose San Diego City College as the place to start, or maybe continue your journey in higher education. Today, you get to celebrate a major milestone of this journey, a journey that will continue to evolve as you contemplate your next steps. But don't worry, this process will continue well for the rest of your life. It is my hope for you that with each step, your confidence grows so you can feel more comfortable with yourself. I think each experience you have, good or bad, easy or hard, clean or messy, will inform who you will become. It is my wish for you to be kind and gentle with yourselves first. It is my belief that if you start with yourself, treating others in the same way will become second nature. And clearly, we know that we are in high need of mutual respect, courtesy, and kindness. It is also my wish for you to be successful in whatever profession you decide to pursue. I truly believe that your time as a community college student has prepared you well. As a former community college student myself in this very district at both City and Mesa colleges, I believe that those of us that choose to attend community college have a special type of grit, determination, resilience, and perseverance. Those are our specialties. However, students, sometimes, or I should say graduates, soon to be graduates, sometimes we can end up doing too much. We can feel overwhelmed, and at times we forget to live. I have experienced this myself, and I'm sure many of you have as well. But allow me to share something I have been thinking about for a while. It feels like our society is going to the extreme to be productive all the time, 24/7. And that, it is not a sustainable way to live life. It is not pretty, and we human beings were not meant to always be productive. I encourage you that as you continue in your journey, you make time to slow down, to stay curious, to love, to be creative, and to keep learning. One thing I have learned is that having a hobby and maintaining it does wonders to our emotional and physical health. How many of you have a hobby here? Woohoo! I have a very busy life, and I know most of you do as well. We juggle jobs, families, schools, and more. But it's important to find time to do one thing for you, one that refreshes your mind and assists in keeping it sharp. For me, it is tap dance. I was 5 years old when I learned to tap dance, and I got to participate in annual recitals. I grew up in Tijuana, in Mexico. So I got to tap dance, for many, many years until I was 14 years old. And just a few years ago, I had the privilege to find a group of ladies my age taking tap dance classes. So I joined, and I take a dance class on a weekly basis. We have an amazing and talented teacher that we love and appreciate. We have gone to tap festivals together. We have performed in front of our families and friends. And it has been through our love of tap dance that our friendships have flourished. This hobby is something I'm truly passionate about. Practicing regularly helps me stay disciplined, fuels my creativity, and brings me a genuine sense of joy. Students, maybe you already have a hobby. I know many of you raised your hands. If you do, keep at it. If you do not, I hope you feel inspired to find one after today. And remember, students, soon to be graduates, to stay kind and to lift others as you continue your journey. I leave you with a quote from a movie my family loves. And I quote, "When given the choice between being right or being kind, choose kind. You are amazing already. Congratulations on your achievements, class of 2026. We are so proud of you. Thank you."
Come on, we could do better than that. That's our board of trustee members. There we go. The Chancellor of the San Diego Community College District is the Chief Executive Officer of one of the largest and most diverse community college districts in the nation. He is also a champion of social justice and educational equity, and each commencement I get to make sure he wears his Air Jordans. It is my pleasure to introduce Greg Smith, Chancellor of the San Diego Community College District.
Good afternoon, City College. I'm sitting up here watching. People are walking by. They're wondering what's going on over there. And that was nice, but they might mistake this for a business meeting, so let's try again. Good afternoon, City College. It is an honor to be here with you today as we celebrate the graduating class of 2026. I want to join President Shabazz in thanking the San Diego Foundation, who reached out a couple of months ago and said, we would like to sponsor an event at your district. How could we help? And there was a little bit of talk about Balboa Park and parking. I said, I know exactly where you can help. So thank you, San Diego Foundation, for being part of our celebration today. As Chancellor, I have the privilege of serving and representing the San Diego Community College District, which this year has served more than 90,000 students and will award more than 18,000 degrees and certificates to more than 9,000 students. Let me put that in context. That is a 21% increase in associate's degrees awarded last year, a 31% increase here at City College. And this year is historic for City College as we award the first cohort of 31 candidates in the Cyber Defense and Analysis Baccalaureate degree program for the first time. Congratulations, class in 2026. Those numbers are incredible. And those numbers represent the hard work of our extraordinary professors, counselors, librarians, classified professionals, and administrators, all devoting their work and time to your access and success. At the San Diego Community College District, our collective mission is to uplift the diverse individuals and communities that we serve through culturally responsive teaching, learning, and work environments. We do that by striving to create spaces where every individual can be. Spaces where you can show up in a way authentic to your cultural identities and lived experiences. Unlike so many colleges and universities, we don't ask you to show us that you're worthy of coming here. We demand of ourselves to become worthy of serving you. And as we create those spaces, we create the possibility of belonging. Full belonging is the promise of co-creation, empowered participation, and self-determination. And the research is overwhelmingly clear. When students experience belonging, academic success is virtually guaranteed. And so at City College, we say you can be, belong, become. So to each of our graduates and our students, thank you for choosing City College. Thank you for giving us the honor of serving you. To the many friends, families, chosen families, supporters, everyone, especially representing over here on the west side, who decided to support our students throughout this adventure, thank you so much for what you have done. We see you, we appreciate you, we value you. Nobody does this alone. Thank you. And now, City College graduates, in the proud grand tradition of the American commencement, I will celebrate you by talking a little bit about me. Today is a celebration of your success. You set a goal, you worked hard, you persevered, and you have succeeded. But that said, my message to you is not a series of vague platitudes about grit and persistence. Today, I want to celebrate your failures. And that may sound strange, because as a society, far too often, we cast failure in the shadow of shame against the false glow of perfection. And what life has taught me, often bitterly, is that failure is the prerequisite of achievement. Failure is a gift because if we allow it, failure instructs. Failure is human. Failure is essential. As long as we are learning, growing, and evolving, failure should be celebrated. Now, what does that have to do with me? It took me nearly 30 years to be able to say something like that in front of a crowd like this. Early in my life, I learned to equate failure with shame and guilt. The messages that I heard that I began to internalize when I failed were that I didn't try hard enough, I wasn't taking it seriously, maybe I wasn't good enough and should give up. What I learned was how to hide my failure, to make excuses to avoid that shame and guilt. And worst of all, I learned to not even try. As I became aware of the socioeconomic differences between my families and others around me, I began to resent the apparent effortlessness, the advantages that I perceived other people had, how easy it was to seem for them to succeed. In today's terms, you might say I had internalized a deficit mindset. And in so many respects, I stopped trying and created a self-fulfilling prophecy of destructive failure. What I understand today, what I share with you today that I wish I knew then, is that true failure, my true failure, was when I stopped learning, growing, and evolving. And as a result, I began to stagnate intellectually, emotionally, and physically for years. And it took a moment of desperation, a moment in which I began to seriously question the value of my own life, to break that downward spiral and take action. It was nearly 7 years after I had finished studying at Cerro Coso Community College as a first-generation college student at a community college that I decided to quit my full-time dead-end job, get a part-time job in retail, take out some student loans, and enroll in a university. Now, to be clear, this was not an act of some defiant resolve. I was desperate. I was either going to fail at this and confirm that my life was worthless, or somehow, some way I was going to succeed and change the course of my life. This was the first in a long series of critical moments where I learned how to learn from failure. After the first week of classes at that university, I began to believe I can do this. After the first semester, I felt a sense of certainty that I could. Then in my second semester, I nearly failed a class because I did not know how to properly cite sources in a research paper. And my professor accused me of plagiarism. Fortunately, I was so convincing in my incompetence that he decided to give me a second chance. I got a D on the paper. I scratched out a C in the class. And the next time I wrote a research paper, my APA formatting was immaculate. 2 years later, I was graduating from that university with 2 bachelor's degrees, summa cum laude. That is Latin, for those who don't know, for major flex. With a renewed sense of confidence, I could be introspective and honest with myself about when I was being self-destructive, and I could now do it without engaging in that. And I began to learn from my failures. Many times as I looked back over my life to that point, it was very hard, it was painful, but more importantly, it was always restorative. And I stopped pursuing social acceptance and status and started to embrace and focus on fulfillment. I found a career in public service to my community. I felt the incredible rush of knowing that my work was uplifting others, not merely paying my bills or gratifying my own ego. And I can now stand before you today and say, with certainty, the most meaningful success of my life has been learning to embrace my failures. And that is why today I say, graduates, I celebrate your failures. So as you celebrate your success here, please go forward and tell people the story of your failures. Don't take 30 years like I did. Tell them about the moments that you didn't think you were going to make it to this day. The moments you didn't think you were going to make it to the end of the semester, the end of the week. Your story will be the inspiration that somebody else needs to overcome their own challenges and failures. You will become essential to their story of success. And the next time you fail at something, smile, embrace it, learn, and grow from it. So in closing, on behalf of the thousands of people across our district working to support you and your success, congratulations, City College graduating class of 2026.
You know I'm going to say we can do better. That's my boss, folks. Next, I have the privilege of introducing one of our amazing students. She is your president of the Associated Student Body and our student trustee. Let's give it up for Selena Martinez.
Good afternoon, buenas tardes, graduates and transfer students of the class of 2026, Chancellor Smith, esteemed San Diego Community College District Board members, President Shabazz, Vice Presidents, colleagues, and of course, our wonderful City College family, familia, and friends. My name is Selena Martinez, and it is truly an honor to stand before you today as a fellow student of San Diego City College. It has also been my distinct privilege to have served as the president of the Associated Students Government, ASG, and as student trustee during this academic year. I'd like to give a special shout out to our incredible ASG team right here, several of whom who are celebrating graduation with us today, alongside our newly elected ASG president, Jesse Lopez, who is also celebrating alongside the graduates. Alongside many other students who had humble beginnings, I arrived at San Diego City College feeling uncertain about my path. As a first-generation low-income student, I wasn't sure how I would move forward after high school. I found myself at crossroads without a clear direction or something to guide me, and I had to become an advocate for myself. Can anyone here relate to having to advocate for themselves? It's not easy, is it? But we did it, and that's exactly why we're here today, and why we belong here. Let me share a bit more about my journey. I came from a place where I believed that attaining higher education wasn't meant for me, largely because I struggled academically in high school. Living far from campus also meant that I didn't have the same access to support services and extracurricular opportunities as students who lived nearby. That gap in accessibility left me feeling anxious about what came next. But deep down, I knew this couldn't be the closing chapter of my educational story. So I made the choice to pursue opportunities where I could grow and succeed, both inside and outside the classroom. Along the way, I learned how to become my own advocate and my own cheerleader. When I discovered San Diego City College during my junior year of high school, something in me truly ignited. At this campus, I was able to walk on trails that I did not know had an entrance to access. Here, I found pathways to opportunities like EOPS, the Transfer Center, and the Career Center. Shout out to them. And just as importantly, I found a supportive and inspiring community of Knights that made all the difference. Because of these opportunities, I was able to find my own path to success, earning a place on the Dean's List, maintaining straight A's throughout my entire 2 years at City, and being accepted to the University of California, Berkeley, the #1 public university in the nation, and to the University of California, Los Angeles, the most applied to university in the nation, alongside other institutions that recognize the potential I hadn't yet tapped into just 2 years earlier. So, if you've ever been overlooked or underestimated, remember this: you must be your own biggest supporter and advocate for yourself, especially when no one else does. You got this, and this event is proof that you made it happen. Congratulations. High five the person next to you. I want to extend my deepest appreciation to my mother, who has been there 24/7 to support me emotionally, physically, and mentally, as well as my family members who are here to celebrate me today and our graduates. I also want to extend my gratitude to our dedicated professors, our associate student government, our hardworking custodial and facilities team, our college leadership, committed staff, and extremely supportive advisors who always had my back. Lori Oldham, who has been significant in driving the motivation that has brought me here today, and in shaping who I am as a leader and as an advocate, and most importantly, as a pillar of my college, community, and district. And of course, I can't forget Dr. Adan Sanchez, who has been a crucial component to my character as a leader. And of course, thank you to our students for truly demonstrating what it means to belong. Whether through the peaceful protests led by our dedicated student club leaders, faculty, and fellow Knights, the meaningful discussions and legislative visits with leaders of the San Diego Community College District, the vibrant club rushes hosted by our inter-club council, shout out to our ICC president, the impactful work of our ASG, or our collective advocacy as changemakers at City College, we have shown that belonging is more than being accepted. It is about being empowered to act in pursuit of justice. With that in mind, I'd like to highlight a few of the initiatives our ASG cohort led this year by students for students. First, we expanded our Club Rush events with a focus on meeting students' real needs, including consistent access to food and meaningful extracurricular opportunities. As the highest student governing body, we take seriously our responsibility to support student success, emphasize a sense of belonging, and strengthen retention. In addition, we launched our first ever seed funding program for student clubs and organizations, making it possible for them to access ASG funding without the added burden of constant fundraising, being priced out of covering basic needs like food and water, or feeling isolated in their leadership efforts. We also led the charge to establish the first commuter center at San Diego City College, an initiative designed to support our transborder, transfronterizo, and unhoused students. This space is envisioned as a hub for community and essential resources, offering services such as locker storage, rest areas, and dedicated student spaces, and most importantly, a place intentionally created to serve and uplift these historically underserved communities. Another important announcement that I would like to share is that I have personally crafted 3 resolutions dedicated to serving resources for critical student success directed to the SDCCD Board of Trustees, one of which is dedicated to supporting our students with the expansion of affordable student housing at all sister colleges. Another is focused on creating a commuter space, which is already in the makings as demonstrated. And the 3rd resolution is focused on facilitating an easier process for students to have adjunct or contract club advisors. I truly love what we've built here at San Diego City College, and I hope each of you have enjoyed your time as much as I have. Whether it was grabbing some loaded fries from the cafeteria, making the trek up the MS building stairs to the 5th floor class like it was your daily workout, showing up for the incredible events on campus, or simply spending time with friends, I'm sure we've all created meaningful memories at this justice-driven campus. I will truly miss San Diego City College and all it has done to prepare me for the next chapter of my life, both academically and through the incredible people I've met along the way. I hope each of you carries that same sense of connection on your own journey. And wherever life takes you, never forget that you're a Knight, and you will always have a home here. Why? Because we are family, meaning that we will always belong here. And with those final remarks, congratulations, graduating Knights of 2026.
Come on, folks, it is not easy to speak in front of thousands of people. Selena, on behalf of the entire San Diego City College family, I want to present you with your first UCLA sweater. And because we got the parking at a discount, on behalf of the San Diego Foundation, here is a check for $1,000 to help pay for UCLA. Let's give it up for your ASG president. Don't lose that check. Now is my pleasure to introduce yet another San Diego City College alumni. She serves as the president of the Academic Senate. President, I will ask Mona to join me in presenting the class of 2026 on behalf of our faculty.
Sunny out here. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Peace be upon you. Before I certify the class as the only faculty member that will address you today, I have just a few words. First of all, of course, congratulations. I am so incredibly proud of all of you. Yes. I'm so proud of each of you individually, but also collectively as a student body. As a student body, in the past few years, we've seen you do incredible things to raise consciousness in a way that only students can do. And while it might not have been you individually, but collectively, the students have made us think differently as a society about activism. They've changed our minds. You've changed our hearts. You're working on changing oppressive policies every single day, from encampments to protests to writing resolutions to attending board meetings to attending academic senate meetings to creating art and music and social support systems. That is all you. And I am so honored to be here before you to congratulate you on this next step. And as a faculty member, I know that what students really want is real talk, so I just have a tiny bit of that before I present to you. I want to remind you that wherever you were before, this is a step forward. How many of you, this is the last step, this is the end for you? You're graduating and you're moving on to something else. This is your graduation moment, no? Some of you? How many of you are going on to transfer? Wow, okay, all right. How many of you are going on to transfer and then maybe onto a master's or a PhD after that? Yes. Oh my God, that's awesome. So we got all kinds of people in here, but regardless of where you're at, regardless of your trajectory, this is a huge accomplishment. This is a degree, a certificate, a step forward. And what that means is that you've gained a little bit of power and a little bit of freedom. Because education is freedom and power. And now we need to think about what are you going to do with that freedom and power? Of course, you're going to make some money, right? Who wants to make some money? Everyone needs stability. Of course, that's a given. But then what else, right? Because getting an education is more than making money. And so I want us to think about something Toni Morrison, one of my favorite authors, said. She said, when you gain power, you empower other people. When you gain freedom, you free other people. So when we get this freedom and this power, we're going to free other people. We're going to empower other people. And I am so excited to see this group because from what I've seen so far, I know that with this freedom and power, you're going to free Palestine. You're going to, yes. I'm not done yet. That's not it. You're going to free Lebanon. You're going to free Iran. You're going to free Sudan. You're going to free Congo. You're going to free immigrants in detention. You're going to work towards freeing all oppressed people with this power because that's what we do when we get freedom. Because we are not free until everyone is free. And we do it by any means necessary. This call to action is not idealistic. It's not just hopeful. It is inevitable. We see cracks in the empire. We see things changing. One of my students wrote a beautiful research paper on the cracks of empire, and the evidence was compelling. The dysfunction you're living in is coming to an end, and you all get to be a part of changing it. You all get to be a part of building a future that's built around liberation for all people. And with that, Vice President and Dr. Chavez, on behalf of the faculty, I certify that these students have successfully met the requirements for associate's degree and certificates. We present to you the class of 2026. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, class of 2026. Each year, we gather to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduating students who have successfully completed their studies. You have undergone a rigorous course of study leading up to this important juncture in your life. All of us here at City College know how hard you have worked to reach your goals. The faculty and classified professionals of San Diego City College have also worked diligently to help you. You have faced and overcome challenges to complete your education, but through your dedication, you have succeeded. Will the graduates please rise? These students have successfully completed their degree and certificate requirements, and they have been duly recommended by the faculty of San Diego City College to the President of the Board of Trustees, Elcil Arroyo, on behalf of the faculty, classified professionals, supervisors, managers, and administrators. It gives me great pleasure to present the graduating class of 2026.
Okay, are you ready? Okay. ¿Listos? Yes. Okay. Upon the recommendation of the faculty administration of San Diego City College, these students have been presented and accepted as candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, and for certificates of achievement. By the authority vested in me by the State of California, Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges, and the Board of Trustees of the San Diego Community College District, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Associate of Arts and Associate of Science, and the certificates of achievement you have earned, and all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, class of 2026, and best of luck.
Graduates, you may be seated. We've reached that time in the program where our graduates are going to start lining up to receive their degrees. So please pay attention to the ushers. For safety reasons, I ask the audience to please remain seated. As a courtesy to all, please do not come forward to take pictures. We have a professional photographer, actually we have lots of professional photographers walking around here, and a videographer that's taking photos and videos of each student, which will then be available online for you after the ceremony.
Where are you going to be? Sit behind us and we hand them to you. Okay. Is this on? Oh, it is on. Minerva Garcia.
Veronica Razo Gallardo.
Marlo Perdomo.
Onyx Raven.
Tanya Carvajal.
Andrea Alquicira Albaran.
Fabian. Carol Fabian. You have a card?
Hold on, I got it. Brian Aranda.
Diana Talavare Lamert. Nikia Faulkner. Amy Graves.
Selena Martinez.
Sergio Montiel Torres.
Armando Cuevas Guzman.
Jason Sunbane.
Ricardo Martinez.
Paulina Gutierrez Cardenas.
Ivany Salsueta.
Vivian Archer.
Esteban Duran.
Javier Hernandez Santos.
James Culver.
Brandon Cross.
Alexis Hernandez.
Sean Toe.
Abdullah Farman.
Julia Aaron Streed.
Cheyenne Dunn.
Marwan Yaldo.
Valerie Vasquez.
Karen Castro.
Melvin Agulto.
Vekansawa Rao Valdumudi. Vivi.
Richard Sanchez.
Richard Island.
Jaden Paul Rene Jean.
Irvin Valenzuela Santos.
Alexander Lopez.
Jessica Wells.
Jessica Martin del Campo.
Janelle Gonya.
Kevin Tufel.
Tyler McCoy.
Keith Burns.
Marco Guerra.
Abdiaziz Mohammed.
Mohammed Ahmed.
Kareli Gonzalez.
Valeria Liswan.
Isabela Salcedo.
Jimena Ramirez.
Emily Castañeda.
Dr. Susan Janet Weinshanker.
Amanda Garcia.
Patrick Tuttle Jr.
Morgan Marino.
Chandy Cuesta.
Ariana Jara Monroy.
Tanya Hara Monroy.
Itzel Sosa.
Darien Hueso.
Daisy Navarrete.
Sofía Espindola.
Jasmine Magaña.
Leon Nelson.
Lisa Muñoz.
Jose Diaz.
Edward Claudio.
Paula Melero.
Jordan Rader.
Maia Harper.
Jeffrey Youngblood.
Shavion Brown.
Katarina Demostene.
Jennifer Rasmussen.
Nathan Kreider. Bianca Garibaldi.
Timothy Weber.
Ana Vasquez.
Abigail Dominguez.
Daniela Sanchez.
Reshunda Gaiden.
Lily Lopez.
Jahan Jones.
Andre Quesada.
Christopher Gimatao.
Michael Nunez.
Jesse Spence.
Sean Acho.
Veronica Zill.
Maya Shalipa.
Rafael Amesqua.
Terry Monte.
Victor Bernard Lang.
Frida Tellez.
Elizabeth Hagee.
Abukar Awez Mohammed.
Bailey Richter.
Ashley McCullough.
Rosa Padilla.
Cecilia Young.
Zinda Lozano.
Alejandra Alonso.
Kate Sin.
Mary Camila Espiritu.
Kathleen Jackson.
Brooke Lewis.
Kamalani Salazar.
Warren Bartholomew III.
Elizabeth Hernandez.
Lucero Palacios.
John Murillo Soto.
Juan Romero.
Jose Torres Luna.
Stephanie Castillo Rabanales.
Paula Caro.
Lillian Austin.
Haley Delabra.
Abril Mejia Ruiz.
Savannah Turner.
Clarissa Soto.
Irina Lionez.
Alia Lucas.
Lauren Eastman.
Dahlia Blake.
Pharaoh Amadi.
Gilbert Camacho.
Diego Ruiz Herrera.
Jose Duarte Jr.
Sativa Gross.
Aliyah Strong.
Eric Ramirez.
Leila Flores.
Sierra McCurdy.
Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Christian Holt.
Marisa Lopez Chavez.
Blanca Ortega.
Estela Ortega. Jasmine Moreno.
Michaela Miner.
Lila Shepard.
Layla Bolton.
Catalina Mason Smith.
Madison Fallon.
Sonia Sierra. Keisha Reneo Jonay.
Aklas Putros.
Joyce Dittman. Oh.
Annabel Molestin Amarillo.
Yaritza Gallardo Vasquez.
Logan Talula Dwayne.
Monica Mijares Ordaz.
Claudia Mejia.
Melina Romero.
Marissa Mack.
Audrey Landis.
Safi Dahir.
Sura Abdullah.
Julia Spear.
Brianna Lopez.
Giselle Pasos.
Daisy de Leja.
Caitlin Donahue.
Jackie Garciano.
Eden Pacheco.
Natasha Malagio.
Jailu Molina.
Krista Yvonne David.
Yumi Fongmakin Kramer.
Angelica Kelly.
Michael Zhao.
Jennifer Torres.
Esmeralda Duran Sanabia.
Raja Amiri.
Kipli Peerless.
Alondra Carrillo.
Sebastian Lugo.
Stephanie Galendez.
Giona Encinas. Gloria Encinas. Lion?
Griselda Soniga.
Hannah Lyon.
Anabel Sanchez.
Peyton Yeager.
Vivian Kaufman.
Daniela Aramburo Villavicencio. Artiega? Artiaga.
Morgan Olson Note.
Sunem Shalem Artiega. Marshall.
Hadassah Elliott.
Marshall Hayden.
Raquel LeBlanc.
Norma Angelica Aguilar.
Destiny Berrigan.
Maria Valerio.
Alicia Corinne Avila.
Nina Hester.
Jacqueline Ledon.
Jessica Minkini Alvarez.
Victoria Mikini.
Tabarak Ahmed.
Selena Conchas.
Bridget Jean Kelly.
Millie Reed.
Lance Robles.
Samuel Reyes.
Janelle Medina.
Ezekiel Ayala.
Catherine Boyer.
Leslie Romero Valdez.
Jesus Torres.
Tara Donaso.
Angelica Nova.
Daniela Valdivia.
Mariel Monares.
Isabel Quintero.
Kaylani Cook.
Sarah Liano.
Anne Marie Lagenfeld.
Stephanie Medina.
Amber Fregoso.
Feliz Moran.
Ingrid Reyes Garcia.
Gabriela Miller.
Ana Bravo Garcia.
Alexis Viviana Cole.
Aislinn Ennis Plaza.
Ernestina Escalante.
Victoria Salvatore.
Yasmin Garcia Munoz.
Selena Cumplido.
Gabriela Giselle Cruz.
Jasmine Lopez.
Alejandra Rodríguez Castilón.
Janessa Mitchell.
Yori Kim.
Nayeli Perez Rodriguez.
Salma Escobar.
Maricia Alcaraz.
Ruby Vasquez.
Lisette Machado Sandoval.
Belinda Sanchez.
Marissa Alvarez.
Okay, Karen Cares Serudia.
Jasmine Marquez.
Kristen Sanchez.
Denise Miranda Vasquez.
Lilybeth Piñera.
Angelique Cabala.
Michelangelo Tiapool.
Justin Mulligan.
Detea Moore.
Lindsay Arzola.
Abdurrahman Amid.
Daniela Jaquez.
Francine Sokatong.
Montserrat Gonzalez.
Carlos Ladrón de Guierra.
Dara Young.
Victoria Villegas.
David Jansen.
Yanet Aguilar Torres.
Alexis Montaño.
Douglas Lee Dukes III.
Jamie DePaul.
Sofia Gonzalez.
Gabriela Marquez.
Andrea Galarza Solorio.
Nilofar Akmari.
Erika Cermeño Castro.
Jessica Monique Ornelas Corral.
Randy Wanacott.
Mark Anisovitz. Giselle Guerra.
Diana Gudeloso.
Sean West.
Sierra Michelle Livingston.
Jessica Mendoza Gonzalez.
Shaila Alfaro.
Morgan Townsend.
Isis Barajas.
Tat Moonson.
Long Wen.
Yesenia Barrios.
Catherine Zuniga.
Shemaya Bates.
Halima Abdi.
Ashley Lopez.
Max Anders.
Niyari Clay.
Eldrika Welch.
Alondra Gonzalez.
Luis Ordonez.
Ismaí Hernandez.
Carolina Labrador.
Rami Perez.
Larry Bird.
Denise America Orozco.
Victoria Lee.
Linda Moreno.
Jessica Ridden.
Lupita Sloan.
Samira Louisa Bernardo.
Shirley Jocelyn Olea Guana.
Lena Fawn.
Jimena Ramirez Jaime.
Valeria Gonzalez.
Joash Sanchez.
Samal Daoud.
Joshua Williams.
Michael Mendenhall.
Nicole Rea.
Jonathan Primero.
Christian Diaz.
Abdul Rahman Abunabout.
Rampi Ramelo Cueto.
Isadin Osman.
Francisco Lopez.
Luis Flores.
Asian Adinging.
Sandro Garcia.
Baja Sheikh Mohammed.
Rhea Tegan.
Andrea Hamlin.
Brooklyn Joy Lagler.
Nayeli Galvan.
Daryl Maceo Sheffy, Jr.
Kelly Flores Valdez.
Lisandro Solis Farias.
Kevin Olachea.
Gabriel Gonzalez.
Ana Garcia.
Grady O'Brien.
Alisa Velarde Aguilera.
Carolyn Curtis.
Karen Raya.
Maria Aguilar Armenta.
Evelyn Vidaca.
Yelzavieta Samiatova.
Liliana Henny.
Lilia Gove Perdaman.
Sara Danya Monet.
Jaden Fernandez Leon.
Marlene Lira.
Lisette Juarez.
Irena Cota.
Adela Hoya.
Nazarin Karini.
Kader Karimi.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Justin Fraker.
Danielle Hernandez.
No.
Gabriela Ochoa.
Cheyenne Awalawa.
Tamar McKenzie.
Hasiba Sharifi.
Leila Juma.
Samira Hassan.
Jordan Lewis.
Faisa Abdi.
Vumilia Kokozi.
Aid Vargas Escobar.
Valeria Franco.
Brianna Rush.
Zion Marfo.
Noleni Contreras Lopez.
Tanika Marshall.
Lena Lenton.
Guadalupe Carissa Les Montoya. Sean.
Rosa Marta Martinez.
Sean Christian Lisa.
Shilon Deloy. Balkisa Osman.
Fong True.
Gustavo Rosas.
Martin Rudacava Leon.
Surya Rankupali.
Fernanda Sanchez.
Brianna Lopez.
Vivian Lopez.
Ana Palos Marquez.
Leila Rios.
Melanie Oliva Guerra.
Angel Carmona.
Callie Ayers.
Sofia Hernandez.
Orion Bailey.
Jasmine Rocha.
Madeline Cariga Pinas.
Sonia Romero.
Daniel Lopez Agaton.
Anthony Azul.
Christian Peralta.
Alan Velasco.
Alexa Levario.
Rachel Jarnigan.
Danielle Barnwell.
Valentina Gonzalez Salsueta.
Kimberly Briones.
Chantel Sosa Alfaro.
Star Ramos.
Stephanie Martinez.
Hazem Wakas.
Lawrence Alsey.
Eric Pro Lopez.
Jacqueline Sofia Salvalsa.
Jocelyn Zavalza.
Jose Leal.
Genesis Guerrero.
Bailey Conan.
Murad Wakas.
Nicole Detal.
Janaya Pruitt.
Rakia Mohammadi.
Jessica Escobar.
Maria Torres Renteria.
Esmeralda Ramirez. Do you want just
Ela Johnson Swatley.
Anthony Sarmiento.
Joshua Bejarano Lares.
Jade Ko.
Lina Pagalan.
To Elvis Lau.
Hinoma Matais Tusi.
Mais V. Leon.
Martín Salgado.
Aikun Adebekova.
Quinn Niece Jackson.
Isabella Medina.
Ella Tuttle.
Jeanette Rivera.
Jenny Herbst. Jenny Herbst.
Belen Chaides.
Stephanie Ceja.
Rihanna Becerra Guerrero.
Rosa Elena Sherlini.
Andrea Amador.
Jonathan Lombardi.
Edgar Martinez Duarte.
Daniel Julian Carrillo.
Sergio Perez.
Sumner Santos.
Itzel Jaimes.
Jennifer Silva.
Miguel Aguilar.
Kimandre Abdullah.
Lakeisha Flowers.
Say her name again.
Lakeisha Flowers.
Monica Baite.
River Brabs.
Kaden Lynn.
Liliana Guerrero.
Lucrecia Davis.
Kiara Cox.
Martin Topete Espinosa.
Michelle Ford.
Angelica Lugo.
Charlotte Alarcon.
Verónica Guevara. Aquí, pues.
Dawn Quijada.
Artesia Jones.
Jamie Skinner.
Jeritza Lambastida.
Diane Herrera.
Tiffany Piker.
Reginald Green.
Erika Salgado.
Luz Chares.
Prince Rugira.
Zachary Howard.
Rogelio Santos.
Adam Trubit.
Jorge Serrano.
Jasmine Dunn.
Lori Weibart.
Dylan Anderson.
Denise Torres Vargas.
Malia Josan.
Adriana Delgado.
Bea Moore Cortez.
Montserrat Hernandez.
Jesus Anthony Garcia Flores.
Jair Moroya Alvarado.
Martin Valdivia Yaregui Jr.
Danielle Aroso.
Adrian De Gotari.
Marily Rodriguez.
Alyssa Meredith.
Diego Olivares.
Merwai Folad.
Wendy Mendoza.
Jose Quiñones Ariola.
Dion Beeman.
Labre Robinson.
Noemi Lopez.
Victor Lopez.
Allison Murphy.
Hannah Ovando.
Brianna Rufo.
Thea Covino.
Jamie Miller.
Nancy Titus.
Wendell Pierre Ruiz.
Kalina Glass.
Jolette Garcia.
Alia Orise.
Adriana Orguíez.
Taishina Jackson.
Brittany Rodriguez Galindo.
Angel Cortez.
Miranda Guereca.
Carl Tobar.
Diana Cordova Morales.
Raul Santa Cruz Jr.
Diego Salcedo Guardias.
Adi Melchor.
Paulina Alexa Dominguez.
Elsa Michelle Torres.
Jennifer Tillman.
Ruben Guzman.
Joshua Wienertz.
Surisade Fomasin.
Jasmine Martinez.
Leilani Pompa.
Nancy Rico.
Samantha Morales.
Alexis Ramirez.
Dana Gonzalez.
Naomi Cortez Lopez.
Carla Cisneros.
Elizabeth Medina Lugo.
Anya Villanueva.
Carla Caro.
Michael Major Jr.
Oyinko Sola Abuela.
Saskia Guluma.
Diavron Irby.
Yolanda Lopez.
Angela Harhausen.
Gerardo Peralta.
Jamie Rose Steinhard.
Dayanara Burciaga Mendoza.
Caru Marcampo.
Sonia Barker.
Raquel Marquez.
Bianca Robinson.
Jessica Lopez.
Tristan Cruz.
Eliana Marisa Velasquez.
Elizabeth Sanchez.
Jesus Guerrero Rivas.
Yeretzi Rubio Martinez.
Yoshadara Camacho Moreno.
Nicole Moran Pacheco.
Diego Villegas Rubio.
Ayan Ahmed.
Joan Ozadiga.
Paul Whittick.
Alexis Espinosa.
Elena Hernandez.
Emilia Meave.
Paul German Lopez Campos.
Manisha Stewart.
Richard Smith.
Kimberly Driussi.
Arlene Mercado.
Paulina Onube.
Halima Saeed.
Muna Jamali.
Alyssa Trin.
Calvin McEwen.
Gerardo Puentes.
Jason Henderson.
Benjamin Kermanian.
Abraham Camano.
Nicole Hale Willis.
Aisha Poe.
Justin Pittman.
Sarah Martini.
Jeanette Villagran Lopez.
Erenice Prieto.
Alyssa DeCoupe.
Brianna Smith.
Guess we're finishing it.
Okay, you're good.
Justice K.A. Hoskinson.
Valeri Feria Valencia.
Amanawi Teferi.
Nastejo Salad. Of course, I messed up on the last one. The second to last.
Will the remaining graduates please stand? Now that you have received your degrees and certificates, it is a tradition that graduates wear the tassel of their mortarboard on the left side rather than the right. With your right hand, please hold your tassel, and at my signal, you may turn it to the left. Please, now turn your tassel. Congratulations, class of 2026. This concludes our graduation ceremony. For the safety of our graduates and all of our guests, please remain seated until the platform party, then the faculty, and then the graduates depart. Please do not leave until all the graduates have exited. Please do not step into the aisles, and at the conclusion of the ceremony, families, please you can meet your graduates either at the front of the stage or off onto the sides. Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight.